Hi everybody, Jacquie McIntyre for day 7 of day 30 of our big, massive collective cortices reboot that we're doing over the 30 days, where we're this technique, where we're learning about the brain. We're going to be learning about the connection between the brain and the body. So I've really enjoyed all of your feedback that you've given. I've really enjoyed all the questions. Keep them coming. What I do have today is a tip for you, because there's so much over the 30 days that I can be talking to you about, and great advice that I can be giving you about not only this technique but being able to do it for other people. So I thought today I would give you a tip, and this is one about doing the technique on somebody else, human person, not animal person. So if you're doing this technique on, say, one of your kids, or you have a friend that's not feeling very well, you've got an elderly person that has a headache, or they're nauseous, or had a seizure or something like that, when you get to the temporal lobe section right at the end of doing the technique, you want to see if they can hold the temporal lobes themselves. So you would just coach them through that process, direct them to hold the side of the brains really gently, the side of the brain I should say, really gently with their fingers closed together, running front to back. The reason for that is it is more effective if they can hold their own temporal lobes. There is this beautiful energy configuration that forms when your hands are like this. And if you place them over the head, then that energy configuration runs throughout the brain. So in the center of your hands, the palm of the hands, is a minor chakra, and it's called the minor chakra of the heart. And when the hands are placed like this field starts working its way between the minor chakras of the heart. And it's this figure 8 energy. And that does miraculous things inside the brain, especially having a massive impact on the amygdala complex. So remember I talked to you quite a few days ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago, about the fight-flight mechanism, and that's one of the primary things that we see really changed and turn around when we're doing the cortices technique, is the body's ability and the brain's ability to be able to calm down and be more in calm, relaxed state. So if you're going to be facilitating the cortices for somebody else, go ahead and start off by placing your hand at the base of the brain, work your way all the way around to the front that we would normally do. Then when you get to the end, ask them if they can place their hands onto the side of their brain. If somebody is got a sore shoulder, it's frozen, something's going on and they're not able to for that reason, my suggestion then is, if you're able to, come from behind and place your hands on the side of the brain like this. If you're coming in front of a person, so say for example if somebody was going to come into the front in front of me and then they were going to place their hands on the side of my brain, sometimes that can be quite invasive for people. You're in not only in their space, but you're in their face space as well. And for people who are quite sensitive, then that can be a real no-no, and you can switch inadvertently without realizing it. The fight-flight mechanism can switch without even realizing it, and that's not the desired outcome that we want out of it. So come from behind, place your hands onto the side of the brain. You coach them, I should say, to take nice big deep breaths in and out. And then what you can do is you can get them to tap out their own brains while you're holding the temporal lobes, so they can tap out their own head brain, heart brain, gut brain. Again, you just guide them through that process. Or you hold the temporal lobes, then slide your hands away, and standing from side on to that person, you could then tap out the head brain, the heart brain, and the gut brain. But my suggestion definitely is, if they are able to hold their own temporal lobes, I would get them to do that in a heartbeat, as opposed to me doing it. Okay, so that's your tip for today. Let's get stuck into day 7. First hand position is at the base of the brain. Nice big deep breaths. While we are tapping over the head brain, the heart brain, and the gut brain. Good morning, whoever's with me. I can't see you. I can just see that somebody's with me. So you can give me a thumbs up. You can say hi. Say hi because I don't know who's there. Move your hand up to the second hand position. And tapping in over all three brains. So we're covering off the parietal section of the brain now. I'm just going to do one more here. Moving up to the next one. Up to the top. And tap straight over the top of the hand. Let's finish off with the side of the brain. Ah, that's beautiful. You just did your cortices and now you're doing it again. Beautiful. That's excellent. Sometimes when I get to this spot, this is when I notice I have a lot of tension in my shoulders, in the top of my back. And so I just spend a moment here, just letting it sort of all drip feed from that area, let all the tension go. Make sure my hands are really nice and soft. And then I'm going to take one hand away and tap it in. Beautiful. Excellent. So, in moving forward, if you have any questions for me, any feedback, send them to me, pop them into this post, and I'm going to get going about my day. Thanks for joining me, and have a wonderful day or evening, depending on where you are. And I'm going to see you tomorrow, same time. Bye.